Can you
Mhm.
talk with us a little bit about how you progressed up the corporate ladder, so to speak? Did you request certain moves? Were others brought to you? What do you recommend in terms of how young people can be proactive in mapping and charting their careers in a particular company?
Sure. So, yes, as you mentioned, started as a risk analyst. And I was hired predominantly for my undergraduate experience in math and economics. So, as part of that, I knew that this was my first foray into Fannie Mae, but this wasn't going to be my last. And so, what I wanted to do was meet people around the organization who were doing things that were of interest to me. And so, as part of doing that, I dedicated at least every week to doing lunches with different people across the enterprise. And I remembered some of my colleagues thinking I was crazy. They're like, Ty, wow, you're like brand new and you're like going to lunch with who? But for me, it was a great way to understand the business of Fannie Mae and also what other roles people had at the company because I knew there was something more at Fannie Mae. So essentially, as part of the networking, I was able to kind of meet managers who ultimately had job openings. And so it made it very easy. It was an easy transition to apply for those positions once I saw them posted because I'm like, I know this person and I've been sharing my story with them for quite a while. And so that's essentially how I've been kind of promoting myself around the organization and the roles that I've had to date. And it's been an awesome ride. And the advice I would offer up to college students is to really focus on the relationship building within your organization. That will take you far in terms of really building your knowledge of how the company works, but also who are the people that may have those opportunities down the line. Because if there are those opportunities, it would be almost an easier transition for you because you're not asking at that point. You're just kind of saying, hey, you know what? I saw this opportunity and I would love to apply for it. So I'd offer that up.
So, Ty, this is really extraordinary. Are you saying that from the time that you started at Fannie Mae, you were almost cold calling internally in your organization to other people who were presumably in quite senior positions at the organization to say, may I grab lunch with you? I'd love to learn more about what you do.
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, there were some that I definitely did that. Others, I asked for an introduction to certain folks. And I kind of used that as a way to meet people, and it was a success. So that is definitely something I would offer up to folks who really want to build a network within an organization without only applying for jobs because they're available at that moment.